days, some feelings I leave and call her, but feeling mistreated. I sleep on my and tell me to drop, I don't see the reason. My missus went like a teeth, together we get mischievous. The bottom is way lonelier than the top of these ain't seen it. Stop that, stop it please. You more concerned what others earn, that says a lot to me. I turned $1 million down 1,000,000 times, that's not a lot to me. The game is changing, I do the best that I can to attain it. If we gotta gamble, I bet on myself, all that other dangerous. I just made a way for myself from my west and my grandmama basement. So I think you should bow in the presence of greatness. Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop that.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. Towing the slab in today's game, David Peterson. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Now it's the DH, Charlie Blackmon. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That's out to center field. Rosario running hard after it. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 29, Jurickson.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. A switch hitter batting right. There's the strike.
0-1.
On the ground right side. Gallo takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And here is C.J. Cron. C.J. Cron can hit a ball a long way. In 2022, he had a 504-foot home run that was 1 foot shy of the longest homer ever tracked by StatCast. Nomar Mazara hit one 505 feet.
Yeah, that home run tied Giancarlo Stanton's 504-foot home run at Coors Field when he was with the Marlins in 2016.
Next offering misses. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Major League Baseball is on the back here at the ballpark. And today's starter, Antonio Senzatella. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one. Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball.
Rosario runs. Pitch is high, safe at second, and that was not close.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
The 1-0. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike and safe. It's a stolen base.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third. Almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bryant on a dead sprint. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play and a nice job. The sac fly.
Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Crone. Gets the catcher by a step.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
And now it's Joey Gallo. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 1 inning. Back here at Citi Field. And here's the veteran outfielder, Chris Bryant.
Oh, boo, Chris Bryant, a kid who accomplished a lot right away getting to the big leagues. Former #2 overall pick, won the Rookie of the Year, was named the MVP in 2016, winning a World Series with the Cubs, over a 100-year drought. Man, you can't start your career much better than that.
And it's even up. And one of the people that really influenced Chris's career, especially at the plate, is dad Mike, a former 9th-round pick of the Red Sox in 1980. He began working with Chris and is hitting every day starting when Chris was just 5 years old.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Ryan McMahon stands in now and watches strike 1. That one down the line and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Struck him out looking. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 1-0. And And welcome back. Bottom of the second. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Senzatella back to work. Swings through that one.
0-1.
The 0-1. Good eye right there. Eric Summerskill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
And there's a ball. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it...
Oh, diving stop. Gathers and throws. In time. Got him. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. StatCast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. And that one hammered way back there. And that one is gone. Francisco Lindor sends it out. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Tomas Nieder. Still at the plate. First offering misses the mark. And that's outside. Senzatella maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Here's a 3-0. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. Line drive. Bounces over the wall and foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Man at second here with 2 away. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
The pitch. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip.
at me, look at me, look at me. Not measuring up how I wanna be. Pleased with small things and downgrades. Nothing had to be new to me. Sold out.
Back here in Queens, Randall Grichuk now. Grichuk measures 6 feet 2 inches, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009. And that one's going to get into the corner. Grichuk into second, and he's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the catch. Brian Servin. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Grichuk stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss. And a count even 1-1. And another ball.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Here's a 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. No outs. Runner on second. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Man at second. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Charlie Blackmon in there, and it's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
0-2 now. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
First and third, one down. Good feed. That's one. On to Gallo. There's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Set for the bottom of the third, and now the center fielder, Ahmed Rosario. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Popped up. Trejo settles under it and makes the catch. One away. Danny Mendick will hit next. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And a foul ball. Yoan. Smash to the left side. in plenty of time to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in the long ball threat, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0. Perez, in his 12th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And a big swing and a miss. Broken bat, rolling to first, and that's just foul. The line to kick the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1. On to the 4th. So in now for Colorado, Jurickson Profar. Peterson back to work. Profar gets a piece there.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
So up next, CJ Cron. His first at bat was a strikeout. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Well, Chris, baseball fans remember Chris Bryant winning the World Series in 2016, but Cub fans still remember Bryant's throw across the diamond to make it official. He recorded the final out in that rainy Game 7. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Glove flip for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Ryan Mc Man steps to the plate. In there for strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Bryant leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Into center. Rosario in position. Makes the catch, inning over. So 1 left for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Joey Gallo. The wind and the pitch. Lifted in the air, out to left. Profar makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
Eloy Jimenez now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here's a tapper towards short. Tovar throws to first, and they take care of Jimenez for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Lindor now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And down on strikes. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. Welcome back. New inning getting started. So in now for Colorado, Alan Trejo. And here it comes. Just off the outside part of the plate. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes. Kicks and fires. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
Now on this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So digging in, Randall Grichuk. Doubled in his first AB. And that's in there for strike 1. Trejo on at first. Nobody out. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And now the lefty. Check swing. Appeal to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Called out on strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Ryan Serven digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That's a little bit low. That pitch in for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. At the belt and fires. In the air, right field. Cruz has a beat on it. And there are 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Clips the corner, and that is strike 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Sends it to first, and that is that. The Rockies strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Tomas Nido. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Out to short, Tovar. Over to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Nelson Cruz up now for the Mets. Doubled his first time up. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. That clips a corner. Here comes a pitch. On the ground. McMahon fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And the first offering is not close.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Next one misses, and now 2-0.
No strikes.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-0 down. And that's through there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Escobar off of first with 2 away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. The run scores all the way from first. It's 3-zip. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So up next, Danny Mendick. Swing and a bouncer. Fires over to Crone. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Mets pick up a run on the RBI triple. It's now 3-0. Back here in Queens, now it's going to be Charlie Blackmon. Blackmon, a former All-Star, 36 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Jurickson Profar digging. in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. Profar measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Profar gets a piece there. 0-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Crone in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Out to short, flips it. They get the force, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Rockies nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Lawrence. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. The pitch. Oh, he can't squeeze it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Here's Joey Gallo. Lawrence, 28 years old, and he was born in Panama. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ty Block appears to be getting loose. And the 1-0. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now, Eloy Jimenez. Ripped to right, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
So man aboard. Here's Francisco Lindor. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So 2 down. Tomas Nido getting ready to hit. To the right side. McMahon fires over to first. Inning over. 2 left on. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that one is in for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. The pitch. That one out to right. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. And that's outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Here's the third baseman, Alan Trejo. First pitch just misses.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it to Gallo, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randall.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Randall Grichuk. 1 for 2. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. There's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Rolled over to third. Sends it across to first. And that is that. Rockies are down quietly. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ty Blach. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Nelson Cruz up now for the Mets.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So up next for New York, Eduardo Escobar. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And that one almost got him. In the dirt. On to first. Escobar out on the play.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Rosario in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Here's a rocket out to left. Profar hauls it in, and there's two away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Now the number 2 hitter, Danny Mendez. Swings through that one. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That is the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Don't get involved with me. I drop the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas too, we can't be all on E. Oh, I get it, bet it all on me.
And welcome back. And here's the catcher, Brian Serven. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively. Chris, and when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, John Curtis.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
And that's in for a strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Popped up. Mendez under it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here's the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
Blackman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one to first. Gallo takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for New York, Salvador Perez. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Foul ball. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul. Waste no time there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
And next for the Mets, Eloy Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. Gallo leads off first with one away. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
1-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The other way, and base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's Frankie Lindor in the dirt, blocked, and an excellent job keeping it right there. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. And here's the pinch runner, Pete Alonso. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Tomas Nido now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first, and that'll do it. 2 left for the Mets. They lead 4-0. Now into the game, Tim Locastro. He'll be out in left field. Jurickson Profar digging in for the Rockies.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
The right-hander back to work. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. Curtis in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. 0-2 now. Now a pop-up on the infield. Mendick under it. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now the first baseman, C.J. Cron. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Ryan McMahon. Bryant, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I knew I'd stay with you after just one time.